Hi ladies, this week we're going to talk about some football basics that I found helpful. I think they'll be helpful to you also. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel so you can get the weekly updates. I'm Dion and welcome to the Female Football 4-Minute Tackle. A football game is 4 quarters. Each quarter is 15 minutes for a total of 60 minutes. After the second quarter, it's halftime, and halftime is 12 minutes long. Each team gets only 3 timeouts per half. Timeouts could be for 40 seconds or for 110 seconds. Believe it or not, the time will depend on whether a commercial is being run during that timeout. Now let's talk about the football field. A football field is 120 yards long and just over 53 yards wide. Each end zone is another 10 yards. The lines behind the end zones are called end lines. The end zone is the football promised land. That's where the players are trying to get to. Running into or catching the ball in the opposing team's end zone is a touchdown, and a touchdown is worth 6 points. If the team can't get into the end zone, they may have the option to settle for a field goal. In this case, the kicker tries to kick the ball through really tall sticks called uprights. The uprights are always at the very end of each end zone. Along the sides of the field are lines called sidelines, and if a player that has the ball steps on or outside of the sideline, the play automatically stops, and the football player is said to have gone out of bounds. You ever see those markings on the field that look like a bunch of hyphens down the entire field? Those lines are called hash marks, and they're about 70 feet inside of the sideline. They actually serve a pretty cool purpose. When a play stops and the ball is inside the hash marks, then the ball is placed right where the play stopped. But if the play stops in an area outside of the hash marks, then the ball is placed on the nearest hash mark. This is cool because it's a fair and consistent place that makes sure the offense has enough room to run the next play. Think about it. If the play stopped really close to the sideline outside of the hash mark, then there'd be no room for the offense to run the next play. Keep in mind that the player must stay in bounds, and the guys would be all bunched up right near the sideline, so putting the ball on the hash mark ensures there's enough room for all players to be in bounds and on the field for the next play. Last week we talked about positions. You can check that video out right after this one. Thank you for checking out the Female Football 4-Minute Tackle. If you had any questions that you'd like answered, place them in the comments below. You can Facebook me, tweet me, or email me.